Hey, what's up guys? Gary here, and today we're diving into Doom the Dark Ages, the latest entry in the iconic Doom franchise. I've slayed my way through hellish hordes, explored medieval-inspired levels, and ripped through demons with seriously cool weapons. But is this the ultimate Doom experience, or does it fall short of eternal glory? In this review, I'll break down why. Let's jump in, grab your shield saw, and let's tear into it. Doom the Dark Ages takes the classic Doom formula and throws it into a gritty, medieval-inspired world. You are the Slayer, humanity's ultimate demon-killing machine, wielding an arsenal of brutal weapons to take down Hell's army. This time, the game leans into a darker, almost fantasy-like aesthetic, complete with dragons, mechs, and new shield saw that's as satisfying as it sounds. Running on the PS5 Pro, the game boasts stunning visuals, smooth 60 frames per second gameplay, and lightning-fast load times. However, while the core Doom DNA is present, some elements resonate more strongly than others. Doom the Dark Ages is a prequel to the 2016 Doom reboot, set in a gritty, medieval-inspired sci-fi fantasy universe. It delves into the Slayer's origins, chronicling his early battles and transformation into the legendary warrior. Empowered by the Celestial Makers, he joins the ranks of the Argent Nor, a war-torn realm. The story follows his relentless crusade against Hell's demonic hordes, wielding both ancient weapons and supernatural abilities. The heart of Doom the Dark Ages is its minute-to-minute combat, which is an absolute blast. The gameplay is fast, fluid, and relentless, exactly what you expect from a Doom title. Each encounter feels like an intense, thrilling clash. You're swapping between weapons, dodging attacks, and mowing down enemies with precision. The new shield saw is an awesome addition to the franchise. It's more than just a weapon. You use it to block attacks, slice through enemies, solve puzzles, and even throw it like a deadly boomerang. It introduces a new exciting element to combat, making you feel like an unstoppable force. You even have 4 counterattacks with the new shield saw. When facing an enemy, if you see a green attack coming, you can parry that attack. You have Ground Fissure, a ground-splitting fissure that travels in front of you, damaging and flattening demons in your path. Holy Swarm, unleash a swarm of ethereal daggers that spread out and seek nearby demons. Auto Turret, a shoulder-mounted auto turret will activate firing ballistics at a single target in front of you. And Heaven Splitter, transform Hell Surge projectiles into a bolt of energy that calls down lightning on impact, stunning nearby demons. The Arsenal is another great win. The guns feel weighty and satisfying, from the classic shotgun to new additions like the fast-hitting flail or the bone-crushing dread mace. Each weapon has its own place in the chaos, and chaining combos feels intuitive and rewarding. Whether you're blasting off a demon's head or smashing through a horde with a new shield saw, the combat loop is pure Doom adrenaline. I personally stuck with the super shotgun and the Ravager through most of the game. Exploration is another major highlight of this game. The levels are filled with secrets and items to discover, making it especially rewarding for players who enjoy searching every nook and cranny of the map. The level design is exceptional, combining open areas with narrow corridors, vertical elements, which keeps the gameplay dynamic. Each stage has its own unique feel, whether you're assaulting a demonic fortress or navigating through hellish swamps. The environments are rich in atmosphere, and the enhanced graphics on the PS5 Pro make every blood-spattered battlefield stand out. But not everything in Doom the Dark Ages is perfect. Let's talk about the downsides. First, the big shocker, no glory kills. That's right, the iconic over-the-top executions that define Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal are gone. It's a baffling choice. Without those visual finishers, combat loses some of its signature flair. It still feels brutal, but the violence feels toned down, almost like a PG-13 version of Doom. For a series known for its unapologetic gore, this feels like a step back. The story is another mixed bag. It's serviceable, but nothing special. You're fighting to stop a demonic invasion, but the narrative doesn't grip you in the ways that previous Doom games did. The main villains are particularly underwhelming. They lack the menacing presence of iconic baddies like the Marauder or the Hell Priest. They're just there serving as plot device rather than memorable threats. Then there are the mech and dragon sections. The game tries to mix things up by putting you in a mech suit and letting you fly a dragon, but these moments kind of fall flat. The mech combat feels clunky and repetitive, lacking the fluidity of the core gameplay. You simply press R2 a few times and press R1 for a finisher. It just feels very bland. And the dragon sections are just kind of boring. You just use Sarat to fight enemy ships, and it consists of just dodging attacks and countering. I believe you really only use them like 2 or 3 times throughout the whole game. So where does Doom the Dark Ages land? It's a thrilling action-packed shooter that nails the core Doom experience with stellar combat, clever level design, and a killer arsenal. The shield saw is a game changer, and hunting for secrets kept me hooked for hours. The PS5 Pro makes it look and run like a dream, with gorgeous visuals and buttery smooth performance. However, the lack of glory kills and underwhelming villains, along with lackluster mech and dragon sections, prevent it from reaching the heights of the previous 2 games. The toned down violence and so-so story didn't help either. In conclusion, Doom the Dark Ages offers an enjoyable experience but doesn't quite reach the heights of the series' best moments. I would rate the game an 8 out of 10. If you're a fan of Doom, you'll definitely enjoy battling demons, but don't anticipate the same intense experience as Doom Eternal. What are your thoughts on Doom the Dark Ages? Share your opinions in the comments below. If you enjoyed this review, please hit that like button and consider subscribing as well. Until next time guys, take care. Bye.